My student ID is 621615508.
Hi everyone, my name is Valatong Yam and my ID is 631615051. We are of group number 14 and our topic is why blockchain is important to our economy.
Hello everyone. Today I got a topic why blockchain is important to our economy, and this representation is made by Group 14. What is blockchain? At its most basic level, blockchain is literally just a chain of blocks, but not in the traditional sense of those words. When we say the words block and chain, in this context, we are actually talking about digital information, the block, stored in a public database, the chain, a system in which a record of transaction made in Bitcoin or another cryptocurrency are maintained across several computers that are linked in a peer-to-peer network. Like the name indicates, a blockchain is a chain of blocks that contains information. This technique was described in 1991 by a group of researchers and was intended to timestamp digital documents so that it's not possible to backdate them. However, it mostly unused until it was adapted by Satoshi Nakamoto in 2009 to create the digital cryptocurrency called Bitcoin. How does blockchain work? So now let's see. Look at the closer at the block. Each block contains three elements, including of data, the hash of the block, and the hash of the previous block. The first element is data. The data is stored inside the block. Depends on the type of blockchain. For example, Bitcoin blockchain store details about transaction in here, such as sender, receiver, and amount of coins. Second element is hash. You can compare a hash to a fingerprint. It identifies a block and all its contents and is always unique, just as fingerprint. Once a block is created, its hash is being calculated. Changing something inside the block will cause the hash to change. So it means hashes are very useful when you want to detect chains of blocks. If the fingerprint of a block, it no longer is the same block. The last element is hash of previous block. This effective creates a chain of blocks and this technique that make a blockchain secure. For example, suppose we have a chain of three blocks. As you can see, each block has a hash and the hash of previous block. So block number 3 points to the block number 2 and block number 2 points to the block number 1. But the block number 1 is a special block and is called as Genesis block.
The important use of blockchain technology. Blockchain technology can be used to create a permanent public transport large system for copying data on scales, tracking data use, and permit to contact creators, such as wireless use or music. The important usage of blockchain technologies. 1. payment processing and money transfers. 2. Monitor supply chains. 3. Data sharing. 4. Gig14. 5. Real estate, land, and auto title transfers. 6. Tax regulation and complaints. 7. Medical record keeping. 8. Weapons tracking. 9. Managing Internet of Things networks. 10. Expanding energy features, trending and completion. The advantage. The basis advantage of blockchain's technology and decentralization, immutability, security, and transparency. 2. The blockchain's technology allows for verification without having to be development on the third part. 3. Also transactions and data are tracked to this block after the process of maximize trust verification. This is a consensus of all the large participants on what is to be recorded in the block. The disadvantage is long power use. The consumption of power in the blockchains is comparatively high as in a particular year in the power consumption of Bitcoin miners was long more than the per capita power consumptions of 159 individual countries. Keeping a real-time log is one of the reasons for this consumption, because every time it practices a new node, its communications with each and every other node at the same time to post. As per those studies, as an average cost of the Bitcoin transaction is $75 to $160, and most of this cost covered by the energy consumptions. There are very few chances that these issues we can resolve by the advancement in the technology. As the other factor that is the storage problems might be covered by the energy issues cannot be received. 3. An consent regulator status in each and every part of world. Modern money has been created and controlled by the central government. It's become harder for the Bitcoin to get accepted by the pro-exciting financial institutions.
Okay, and this we have finished our presentation today. Thank you very much.